is the story of Easter. It is the time we celebrate the great mystery that Jesus died and that God made Jesus alive again. This is a tomb. It is a special place where we put the dead. When Jesus died, Joseph of Arimathea put Jesus' body in a brand new tomb that he had built. And the soldiers rolled a great stone across the entrance. Now very early on Easter Sunday morning, right as the sun was coming up, Mary Magdalene, Mary, the mother of James and Joseph, and Salome went to the tomb carrying spices to anoint Jesus' body. And as they walked, they were very sad, remembering how Jesus had died. And they wondered, who would roll away that great stone when they got there? And when they got there, they saw that the stone was already rolled away. The tomb was open. And they went inside. Jesus' body was gone. And then they saw a young man in a white robe standing nearby. And he said to them, "Don't be afraid. I know you are looking for Jesus of Nazareth, who was crucified, but he's not here. He is alive. He has been raised from the dead, just as he said he would. So go, tell his disciples and Peter that Jesus is going ahead of you to Galilee, and there you will see him, just as he told you." The women ran off in shock, terrified. They told no one anything because they were afraid. And Mary Magdalene stayed back. She was crying. Now, an amazing thing had just happened. God had raised Jesus from the dead. God had made Jesus alive again. And the very first person that Jesus appeared to after he rose from the dead was Mary Magdalene. But Mary didn't recognize him at first, until he said her name, Mary. And at once she knew by the sound of his voice that it was Jesus. She was full of joy, all her fear was gone. She ran off, telling the good news. I have seen the Lord. Jesus is alive. Jesus is risen from the dead. I have seen the Lord. Jesus is alive. But they did not believe her. Now I wonder how Mary Magdalene felt when the person that she loved the most had died. I wonder how the women felt when they got to the tomb that morning and saw that Jesus' body was gone. I wonder why they were too afraid to tell others that Jesus was alive. I wonder why Jesus appears to Mary Magdalene first. I wonder why Mary Magdalene is no longer afraid to tell others that Jesus is alive. I wonder why they don't believe Mary Magdalene when she tells them the good news that Jesus is alive. I wonder how she feels when they don't believe her. I wonder how sadness and joy come together to make Easter. I wonder what the world would be like without Easter. I wonder what is most important about this story.